Next thing we are going to discuss is energy and power. So, energy, generally we know that the energy is produced by the battery connected in a circuit. This battery is what supplying energy to the device, which makes the current to flow into the device. So, when you connect a battery to the circuit, obviously the chemical reaction will start to take place inside the battery, which so, because of the chemical reaction inside the battery, the charges, that is electrons, will start to move from the negative terminal to the positive terminal inside the battery. So, the charges, that is the electrons, will start to move from the point A to the point B and will flow inside the battery itself because of the chemical reaction. So, as it starts to flow from A to B, then the energy will be supplied to the electrons still more, as more number of electrons get deposited on the positive terminal. It will be pushed away from the positive terminal and the electrons will start to move out to the circuit. So this is how electrons start to flow. The flow of electron is current, so it is indicated by I. So the electrons start to flow out from the battery as the current and will enter into the resistor. I have a resistor device connected to the circuit. So now the current will enter into the resistor and flow from the point C to D again and ends up till A. This is how the current flows inside in the circuit. So how this electrons start to flow here in the battery? Because of the chemical reaction, some energy is gained by the electron when it flows from A to B, which is du is equal to V into dq. dq be the charge that starts to flow from A to B, and it is obtaining the energy equivalent to the potential difference V between the electrodes, right? So it is du is equal to V into dq. Obtaining this energy, it will start to flow from A to B, and from B it will flow into the circuit. Once it is entering into the point C to D in the resistor device, this energy will be dropped in the resistor as it flows through the resistor. So it is delivered in the resistor, and leaving this energy, the electrons will move to the point A now. So the power is called as the rate at which this electrical potential energy is delivered. At the speed, at the rate at which this obtaining energy and delivering of energy is happening is called as the power. As I've already told you, if it is the rate, you have to go for by dt. Okay, so it is rate of potential energy, right? So it is potential energy is du and rate is by dt. So power P is equal to du by dt. So what is du? It is V into dq. So it is V into dq by dt. So I am splitting this as V into dq by dt. We know that the rate of flow of charges, which is called I. So rate of flow of charges dq by dt is I. So instead of this dq by dt, I am replacing it as I. So power P is equal to V into I. This is your formula for power. Power P is equal to V into I. And the SI unit of power P is watt. W. This power, the ability of the device to deliver the potential energy is differs for different devices, and you can see that in any kind of electrical bulbs or any devices, they would have mentioned the power in wattage for particular device. A bulb which is 0 watt bulb, 60 watts bulb, 40 watts bulb, you would have come across these terms, right? So it is defining the electrical potential energy delivering capacity of that particular device. And the power consumption, that is when you utilize the energy in the house, no? So the power consumption depends upon the wattage of that particular device and how much time it is switched on. If a bulb of 60 watts is switched on for 1 hour, it will have some energy consumed, and if it is for 2 hours switched on, it will have different energy consumed. So the devices we use in our day-to-day life are of different power wattages and different utilization time, depends upon which we get the electricity bill, right? So we can also replace this equation like this using the Ohm's law. We have power P is equal to V into I, and according to Ohm's law we know that V is equal to IR. So instead of this V, I'm going to replace it as IR here in the power equation. So P is equal to, instead of V, IR into I. So you have 2I, right? So I square I into I square R. So power P can be written as I square R. Or else, now what we did, instead of V we replaced as IR. Similarly you can go for replacement of this equation, Ohm's law. Okay, from this Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. You can write it as, have this I alone, bring this R to the other side, it becomes I is equal to V by R. So now instead of substituting for V, go for substitution for I here. So power P is equal to V into I. So V into, instead of I, go for V by R. So V into V becomes V squared by R. So power P is equal to V squared by R. You can use any of these equations. Power P is equal to V into I, or power P is equal to I square R, or power P is equal to V squared by R. By default, the general equation is power P is equal to V into I.